What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be using some zombies and a profiteering mare to try to drain our opponents with tokens. That might sound a little weird, but follow me here, it's actually a little better than it seems, or at least we're hoping so. But yeah, this actually is going to play a little bit like the token decks we've seen before, but we're going with black because it gives us a lot of benefits, because we're also going to be starting our engines to try to get to max speed to further take advantage of a lot of stuff here. So we're starting with Nesting Bot because, well, start your engines, and it gives us effectively 2 creatures for 1. Gas Guzzler, this is another way that we could draw some cards once we get to max speed, so we can find some of our things to drain our opponent, protect ourselves a little bit. It does enter the battlefield tap, but that's kind of okay. We mostly just want it to get the engine started. We are going to play some Get Lost because, you know, removal, got to protect yourself. We have some Resolute Reinforcements because, again, this gets us 2 creatures for 1 card, which is super big in this list. Some Bitter Triumph just as a catch-all removal. And then the first zombie making the cut here is Zahur Glory's Pass. This is a 3/2. It does let you sacrifice another creature to surveil. This is good because a lot of times your 1/1s are going to be getting chump blocked anyway. So you're just like, all right, we'll sack it. No harm, no foul, but we do get to surveil and dig a little bit deeper. Then if we get to max speed, every time a non-token creature dies, we get to make another token. Sanguine Evangelist. This is something that hasn't made an appearance on the channel in a minute, but it does, again, for 1 card, make 2 tokens, which is really what this deck wants to be doing. You're kind of going to see a pattern here because same thing with Lord Skitter. It's another card that's going to make multiple tokens for itself. And this is actually cool because it gives us a little bit away, just a couple of cards to deal with graveyards as well. Now, Embalmed Descendant, this is the other zombie that's going to be making the cut here. Again, start your engines. Hopefully our engines are started well before this shows up. But whenever it enters, it also makes a 2/2, which is nice. And then when you have max speed, anytime any creature dies, then you get to drain your opponent for 1, which means Zahur can sack a bunch of stuff and you could drain your opponent. They could die in combat. They could die to a Day of Judgment. Doesn't matter. Cabal Profiteering Mare, I guess if you can see the fact that everything's making an additional token, obviously Cabal is going to be draining the opponent a little bit faster, and if your opponent happens to make any tokens, we get a copy of 1 as well. And we're going to be playing Dollmaker Shop because it just makes a token every turn. If our whole plan is to have tokens and to drain the opponent, yada yada, this works perfectly with what we're trying to do. Maybe occasionally we'll get to 6 mana, but realistically, I don't expect that to happen. Now, this list is a bit different, but if you enjoy how it plays and you want to download it, there'll be a link that takes you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor. And I want to say thank you to everybody that's been checking out our other sponsor, Tales of Adventure. Really appreciate it. But if you haven't, you should go check them out and use code DRAGON, D-R-A-G-N, anytime you order on their website. It'll save you 5%, and you'll be helping us get that much closer to getting an editor for the channel. But for now, let's go see if these zombies help us roll through with tokens. Okay, we get to go first, but we didn't get any of our 1 mana things, which is kind of disappointing, but we're going to keep it and try it anyway. I think this deck's going to perform much better whenever we have the 1 mana creatures. But you don't always draw them, and this hand's not quite bad enough to throw back, so we'll just have to make do with what we got. Playing against mono red. We may just leave mana open to try and... yeah, let's just pass. I think we might try to just Bitter Triumph here. It's probably our best bet. Save ourselves some damage. We'll discard a card. Make it this. Now the thing here is it is tempting to go with Comball because it's a 2/4. I think I am going to do that actually. I don't think I'm going to block here, but if the opponent does say, like, tap out to just, I was going to say, play another challenger or something, that would have been fine. Okay, that doesn't suck for us. Cool. That feels like nearly the best case scenario of what could have happened. All right, we get to drain the opponent for 1. I guess we'll just remove this. And no need to attack, I suppose. Trying to think what we really want here. Really just something to remove a creature, truthfully, is probably our best bet. Right? Just get rid of the Heartfire hero outright. Okay, opponent still doesn't have good attacks. Like, Comball was the right choice. He at least stonewalled 2 combat steps here. Wow, they're actually pushing in? All right, cool. I'll take 4. Yeah, that works great, actually. So we'll play this, then we'll play this, which basically gets us a blocker and will drain the opponent. So we'll just attack with this thing that can't block anyway. Whoa, opponent, really? Their hand must be real bad, because I can't imagine you're just chump blocking a random 1/1 there with that. But hey, to each their own. Oh, we need a removal spell now. We can't actually attack. I mean, I guess we go ahead and level this up. Then if we attack, everything's a 4. But then we don't get to gain any more life. Opponent's got 3 cards left. I mean, I feel like we just got to do it. Yeah, let's go. I mean, not getting any more life sucks, but we're the attacker now. I am the captain now. I mean, they'll still get to kill something, but whatever. Even if they kill combo, we don't really care here now, because what's that going to do? You know? We can't gain life from it. I mean, I say that. If they kill a creature, then we still get the option to gain life, so I guess it's fine. Alright, and they're targeting that, which is even better, because then we can just sack it. Oh, yeah, we'll take that, for sure. Because that pumps our creatures twice. And a lowly Heartfire hero. Now that is going to be a problem. That could allow them to still get there. Manifold Mouse is a menace. I'm now slightly regretting having this on top. Only slightly, mind you. Because we are still attacking for 8. Oh, excellent. With Manifold Mouse going away, we're all set now. And because they didn't shoot us with the... what's that guy? The Screaming Nemesis, we actually get to gain life with the Fortress next turn if we want. Pretty sure that's game here. Yeah. They're not going to be able to stop enough damage. Like, we're so secure if they want to attack with it, we just let them. We don't even block. Yep. Though blocking with Evangelist is reasonable because it still gives us another flyer, but whatever. Yep. Cool, cool. Ooh. We don't have any 2 or 1 mana things, so we have to mulligan that. Those hurt, but I think that's ultimately the right decision here. I'm going to get rid of this and hope we draw another land. Because I don't really want to give up any of the other cards, and at least we have 2 2-mana things we could do. That also solve different problems. And we drew a 3rd land, so it sort of worked itself out, I guess. Alright. Alright, well, if they don't ever do anything here with blue-white, you're assuming they're playing counters and such. That's just what you're up against. And sadly, kind of also have to assume there's going to be some type of sweeper or... I was hoping they might bite there, but now the concern is they counter this. I'm just not going to play anything here. Because I feel like their plan is going to be to counter this and then play temporary lockdown. And I'd rather just not get caught up in that if possible. That's not bad. Okay, go attacking. Okay, that at least now makes it worth it for us to gamble. I'm pretty sure it's getting countered, but at least if they plan to use a Day of Judgment, they'll lose an extra 4 life. So they might be inclined to still just waste a counter on this and then still Day of Judgment. Nope, they're going to let it happen. Actually lose an extra 5 life. Nope, they just have a kill spell for it. Sure. Works for us. I will go ahead and... Okay, sure, why not? Everything dies and I get a 1/1? Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. Might as well put it on this little dude, right? Don't need that. They already know we're holding one of them. Now, that doesn't mean that we're still not going to get land Sunfall here. And unfortunately, I don't have any of my creature lands. Biza, sure. A little bit of good news, a little bit of bad news. We can pay 3 life to kill Biza here. Do I go with this? No, probably not. Just trying to decide, like, you don't want to be too all in, but you also don't want to be too conservative, knowing that they have a bunch of sweepers and stuff. Another Biza? Oh, Jace. Well, I guess if milling us out is your other plan, that makes sense. Interesting. I'm going to try and hope this doesn't get spell pierced, I guess. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Give us a little extra value here. Oh, Lord Skitter dead. Alright, fair. Go ahead and play this then. Alright. I don't know what they're going to do here. Oh, well, rest in peace doesn't really matter, right? Like, we don't have anything that's going to come out of our graveyard. We send a lot of things to the graveyard. But I think we're fine. Oh, yeah, that's actually great here. Well, I say great. It's good here. Actually, if they play something here... Alright, so they're effectively tapped out now, right? Because they can't activate their land and they're empty-handed. So... we just put one of these on the token. Though, I was thinking about splitting these map tokens up. If there's a thing on top. Ooh, Guzzler. Guzzler's interesting because it does result in just more cards if we're looking for a finisher. But as much as I want to split these up, it's probably better to put it on the servo. Because we know they're playing, what's that thing? Elspeth Smite, right? So if we're bigger than 4 toughness, we cause problems for them. But I mean, if we get in for 6 here, opponent goes to 5. Like, even if they block our token with a land next turn, we drain them for 2 and we still win? So they have to have a sweeper here. To just stay in the game, I think. Yeah, Jace doesn't matter. Actually, they do get a card. Yeah, they're going to mill us, so they get a card. Which could matter. Well, no, it still doesn't matter. Because now you can only get rid of one thing. Yeah. Yeah, the only real chance they had there was maybe if it was like temporary lockdown, and that would have bought them a turn. But either way, you know, we take those. That was a good hard-fought game when your opponent's playing Bizas and sweeping the board, you know, and you're playing an aggro deck. You got to be happy about that. All right, looks like we're going to keep this. And, you know, you got to play Nesting Bot first. I don't think that's really a question. Yeah, I think we just leave mana up here. I don't think there's really a reason to play the Guzzler. I don't know what they'd play that's scary. Maybe they play a bat. Oh, well, they're playing Bloodghast. Like, we don't even care. Just make the 2 1/1s. Yeah, this is good stuff now. I feel like we're going to run this opponent down before they even really get set up. All right, they go to 16. We're at 3 speed. Their creature doesn't even block. And we're going to have extra... We're going to be at 4 speed and be able to use the Guzzler here? Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, there's not even a reason to block here. Just go to 18. Then we can play the Guzzler just straight up. Get rid of the Preacher. And then just attack. Yeah, that should just be game, right? Because worst case scenario, we end up with 2 tokens after this. And a card. And still have a removal spell in hand. Yeah, that was easy peasy. Alright, another one that we can keep. Actually, this is better than just one we can keep. This is pretty solid. Yeah, I think you play Guzzler, obviously. And then... yeah, I think we just wait and play the reinforcements. I kind of thought they might try to bounce our Guzzler there, but they didn't. And they're doing nothing? Alright. No counters even? Oof. Ooh. Man, this might be all over but the crying. Real quick. And we're up to 3 speed already? Jeez. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do here. I was assuming you'd play like... Oh, not that. That's crazy. I hadn't seen anybody play this in ages. I was about to say Beanstalk, but... yeah, I only had one deck ever I think I played that card in. Yeah, at this point, just make token, drain the opponent, attack. Yeah, they're dead here. Yeah, this is crazy. They only effectively played 1 spell, but now whatever they play doesn't really matter because we just play the other zombie and drain them when we attack. Yeah, Hilda's Crown, man. Crazy. I hadn't seen anybody play that in so long. Cool, though, that we're still seeing different cards on the ladder. But kind of wild to see that in Diamond. Not what you expect at all. Ah, man. Really? You can't keep 4 landing through removal, and you're the aggro deck, and you're getting to go first? Ah, now we only have 1 land. Okay. Jeez. You have to mulligan. Like, I wanted to gamble, but it's not worth it. Probably, yeah, I don't know. This is tough. Like, we only have 5 cards. I don't know how this is going to go. The benefit here is we at least have playable things on consecutive turns. So that can help. But it's going to be very difficult. Like, if they have 1 or 2 of the right removal spells. And this is also tough because, like, any land we draw is just bad here because we don't have other options. And they have white mana? Is this like Domain? Oh, Legion Sash. That card could be bad for us. Because we make a fair amount of tokens. Though, to be fair, at least all of our tokens are different right now. So that's something. I mean, we're moving speed up. Opponent's at 15. I guess the 5-carder can try real hard to get there. We'll see. Lumbering Ward Wagon. Oh, yeah, we're cooked. Well, okay, hold up. Maybe not. Yeah, we get to flash in 2 more. We might win this from 5 cards, y'all. I mean, depending... Well, yeah, I think we're in good shape anyway, unless they kill our zombie. Oh, we win! Now, for real, I don't know what you have in your hand. With 3 colors, you have all your mana, double of everything, 6 cards in hand, and can't cast anything that matters. But hey, we'll take it. That's a crazy win, though. I mean, we at least had a removal spell still, so I felt pretty good about that. But yeah, from 5 cards, that's nuts. Oh, this is... See, this is tough because we can't really throw this back. But no matter what we get, it's going to be slow unless we draw, like, exactly our 1-drops, like another Nesting Bot or a Guzzler. Because we have to play the tap land on 2, so we can try to do multiple things on 3, or at least just play the Duke. But this actually works out okay. Like, I'm just going to attack here. Because, like, if they block, we get a 1-1. If they don't, what's the worst they're going to do? Cut down our guy, and then we get a 1-1 we could block with anyway? And they're not going to wait. Okay, they did have a cut down, but they're not going to, like, double cut down just to deal 1 to us. Okay, cool. Nesting Bot, again, proving its worth. I don't know, man. I'm starting to low-key think Nesting Bot might be one of the secret best cards in the set, for real. It just does so much in so many scenarios. Oh, we're going to get them. Yeah. Resolute Reinforcements. And no removal. Okay. All right. Preacher. We can kill a Preacher. I would like to have drawn a land, though. I think we just take the 3 here. I don't even think we want to discard anything. There's a good chance we're going to have to be killing, like, demons and Shieldreds and whatever down the road. And our other cards are too good to get rid of here, I think. Alright, 4 mana. There could be a lot of things here. Well, and there's a Shieldred. So, we'll just kill that now. Won't play anything else for the turn, unfortunately. Unless we draw a 1 mana guy. We didn't. Good, though. More removal. That's solid. And we have as many cards as the opponent has right now. Slasher. Poop. Oh, yes. Put a counter on it, please. Don't like seeing that on top, though. That kind of sucks. Huh. But they left a mana open. My guess is they have a cut down here or something. We're going to pay the 3 life again. Anything? Nope. I thought maybe they, with 1 mana, they might have had a way to sacrifice it and draw cards or something there, but no deal. They have something, though. It keeps pausing. It has to be a cut down. Because nothing else matters here. If it's not a cut down, it doesn't make any sense. Or some instant speed -1 or -2 thing. Which, if they're using that now, great. They're not going to use it on our other creatures? Fantastic. Yeah, I'd rather them... Well, I guess they wouldn't be able to kill Comball with it, but killing our Evangelist could be bad. Alright, sadly we have to use this Get Lost on here, because we need our other 2 on the battlefield soon. But they don't have a response, so that's good. I mean, they see our hand and what we're trying to do now. The secret's out. Also, credit to the opponent for having a name like Jazam and being on mono black. Kind of really hoping we could draw one of our 1 mana duders here. So we could play 2 things. Ooh, Unholy Annex. That is a small bit of a problem. Ooh, wait, if we play this, we get a demon, though. Dang, I kind of want to play these, but I want to try to get a demon, too. I don't know if the opponent even knows that's a thing. Please don't let that be a kill spell in their hand. Come on, they want to play a demon here, right? Oh, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Come on. Come on. Make the demon. Come on, opponent. Give us a 6/6. I know you want to. And they'll get drained for 1. Like, that's just icing on the cake. Come on. They keep highlighting it, but there we go. They did it. They did it. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so awesome. I genuinely didn't think they were going to do it. Okay, so now we play this because we get to drain the opponent for 1. And then we attack. Do we attack with everything? Because they take 6, 7. Then a creature dies is 8. Nah, just these for now. That's fine. Alright, opponent's at 3. They will be at least 5 at the end of this turn. But we can play another one of these and send everything in. Oh, they drew a Deep Cavern Bat. Oh, that's so bad. Alright, what are those other cards? Yeah, the Deep Cavern Bat getting bigger here is going to suck, because that's a way for them to gain life. But they're going to be at least 5. So, really, we need to draw... We've gone through a couple of removal cards already. We only have, like, 4 left. But the opponent is at 3. This would drain the opponent for 2. Huh. Also, if we get anything that lets us sacrifice creatures, which we have several, that would work here as well with the Embalmed Ascendant out. So, well, you're none of those things, so I guess none of that matters. What are we looking to do here, then? We attack for 6. They're going to definitely block the 6 with their 7. So then they block and take 2, 3. They take 2 when those die. They take 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I guess we still kill them? I mean, I guess unless they have a kill spell in hand, which I guess if you do, you do. There's nothing I can really do about it. You have to kill our land. I mean, I guess you don't. We get the choice of what dies here. So if we drain the opponent to 3, they block, they block. They take 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, alright, sure. I guess we have to lose this here then. Oh, because they go to 4 now. This is going to be close. I think they're still going to be at 1, though. No, because these will die. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. Man, the Embalmed Descendant coming through. Oh, no, because if they... Oh, no, because this dies. They're at 1. They gain 1. So technically they're at 3 when they block. This will put them at 2. Then they take 2 damage. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Wow, really close, though. Yep. That's good stuff. Okay. We got a bunch of 1s and 2s, so this is fine. Oh, I did that wrong. I meant to play the nesting bot first. Dang it. Hopefully they don't have a way to kill a creature. Oh, they have their own nesting bot. Yeah, that's all the more reason we should have had a nesting bot there. Gosh, dang it. That sucks. Oh, well. This is why nesting bot is so good. I could have just played my nesting bot. And I could have still had another creature. But, oh well. Live and learn. Gotta not make dumb mistakes sometimes. Looks like Zahur is dead, and we're gonna let them go to an extra... Oh, well, okay, sure, that's fine. And they're doing nothing else? Okay, if they don't add to the board... Oh, looks like they are. I was gonna say, if they weren't, that would actually be really good for... Okay, another nesting bot. Fair. I think we're gonna go here and get this other nesting bot down. But you see the difference of, like, had that been a nesting bot on turn 1, everything would be playing out differently right now. It's just very, very good card. Underrated, honestly. Question is, how much are they trying to actually build up to as far as max speed? I think that's the question, because I don't know that answer. They've got 2 cards left. We've got 2 cards left. They have a 3rd nesting bot. That's annoying. Alright, well, nesting bot does make this a very ugly scenario, because blocking no longer is efficient for us on any level. We needed one of our, like, 2/4 creatures, or our 3/3s or something here. So otherwise, I don't think there's a way we can win this race. Yeah, I think this is going to be bad no matter how we do it. So I might as well just kill the things that are going to get a bigger power toughness bonus here. And hopefully we draw a creature. Oh, man, we just drew lands. Oh, bro. Actually, have we only drawn 1 spell since our opener? That's tough. I mean, we at least somewhat stabilized, so there's that. But yeah, we definitely need a lot of help here. They get a removal card there? Nope, it's a Bastronaut. That's actually a real problem. Like, we can just die to that in 2 turns. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. We take 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and then we're at 6. Alright, I mean, I guess there's a world where we could draw something that makes multiple blockers or whatever, but we're pretty much dead to a Bastronaut here unless we get a removal spell for it. I'm going to pump the Bastronaut? I guess I could have kept a card in hand to make them think I could kill it, but realistically, they should just be trying to finish us regardless. Alright, we're at 6. You are helpful-ish. Problem is, we're still dead. Yeah, we're just dead. I played bad to start the game, and then we drew terrible after that. We deserve to lose that one. Okay, this is good. This is real good. So we get Guzzler. Not guaranteed to get in for the second engine up or whatever, speed up, but Hard Claw, sometimes they just don't block, right? I mean, we could be talked into something cool if they don't block. All right, cool. That works. See, this is always a tough part, because, like, you sort of want to just kill a Heartfire hero and just deal with the Hired Claw, because it's a nuisance, but... Question is, do we take 3, which is dangerous against mono red, or do we actually discard it? I think we discard a land here. Discard a card. Kill this. Discard this. Okay, Nesting Bot. I see you. We're doing a little bit of something. Now I have to decide if it's worth it just to play Evangelist here and try to race, or play Nesting Bot into Reinforcements. I think we just do this. And, like, if the opponent just commits and pumps and flings or whatever, it is what it is. We'll just take our beating. Sure, you got it. Nope. And we're going to Burst Lightning that. Okay, that's not terrible for us at all. This actually worked out perfectly. Because then now we could just use any 2 little knuckleheads here and take minimal damage. And we're at 16 going into our 4th turn against mono red. Can't ask for a lot more than that. Oh, no, 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 no. We need to leave black mana up, because we're about to hit max speed and we can start sacrificing things. Arena almost wrecked us there. All right. Now if they do target to kill something, we sack, get to draw a card, have a little bit of extra value here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think we do that now. Okay. This is looking pretty good against mono red, y'all. These all get a +1. I mean, should have done that pre-combat. They're already going to get the trigger, even if you kill this thing. Which will take a point and just draw a card and turn it into a 1/1. And drain the opponent, actually, so we don't even take any damage. We'll auto-pay. Sack this. So drain the opponent, gain a life, get a token, all that good stuff. Yeah, they're like, nah, enough of that. Cool, we still drained them for 2. So we still got what we wanted out of that. Alright, opponent's at 7. And you didn't pay the extra? Why did we not pay the extra on the Manifold Mouse? I'm a little stunned, to say the least. Like, we're just gonna shoot something? I mean, yeah, you still could have had 2 mice, right? Yeah, I'm so confused. All right, well, I'll pay the 1. I mean, it's like free since it dies and we just drain the opponent anyway. Oh, nice. And a nesting bot. Love it. Yep, drain them for another one. They go to 2. We play a nesting bot, and I'm pretty sure that's all she wrote. You finish at 18 against mono red, like, bruh. And this leveled us up to Mythic. Like, we can't complain. Like, this turned out to be really solid. It's a little weird, but we're going to keep it. I mean, why not? It's not flashy. Don't really want to see that either. But at least we found an additional removal spell here. Give us some value if we need it. They're playing blue in there. It's not something I expected. And there's putting lands into the yard. I'm not sure what that means. Let's go ahead. I'm going to take 3. Kill this. It's going to put them close to Delirium. But, okay, that's actually... Oh, no. That's the wrong one. If I'd have played Get Lost on the previous turn, that would have been good. Ah, man. All right, I think I got to do this then. At least to try to get us some value, right? If I kill something with Get Lost next turn, then we get some tokens and it's a whole thing. If Comball even lives here, that's a whole other thing. Getting untapped white source, though, we're good. No. Oh, you're getting this down. Okay, that's actually kind of okay. That could have been a lot worse. All right, cool. Yeah, I think we just pass here. Let them do whatever they're going to do here. Probably even worth it to just take 3. Actually, nah, we'll just flash in some stuff and block. All right, what else you got? Interesting. I wasn't expecting to play this town. That's kind of an interesting choice. I wonder if that's a new development in the Delirium decks, because I have not seen that. Oh, because you're playing and getting that dude out of the graveyard. But even then, that's still not a need for blue. Huh. All right. Well... I guess we play this. Pass the turn. I'm kind of sort of waiting to see what their whole shtick is here with the blue mana. I mean, I guess it's just have this town and Storm Chaser's Talon as a backup strategy. Which, you know, we know that's good. We'd like to not deal with that, please and thank you. Unless you're also playing counters, I guess. That's unfortunate. Oh, they're just going to this town. Yeah, sure. Like, if that's what happens there, great. Yeah, sure. We'll take 2. I feel like that could have been so much worse. Yeah, play Comball, play this guy. Attack. Alright. I feel like we're starting to make a little bit of headway now. Because we know there's 2 this towns in the yard. Storm Chaser's Talon's gone. 2 Fear Missing Out's gone. Let's see what else you got. Ranger's Refuel. When you activate it, exhaust ability, draw a card. Okay. Now I see. Now that makes a little more sense. Sure, and you get to draw. And it needs, what, 2 to crew? Alright, that makes sense in there. Pretty crafty. Gotta give credit where it's due. I mean, if they attack, we block, right? Yeah, I was gonna say, I can't see a world where we don't block. Even more so now that they're hesitating. I was gonna say, that's just a straight up block scenario. I mean, I guess we do this. And I guess I'm going to attack and trade. Because I've already activated that. So, sure. Oh, they're not blocking. Okay, that's a thing. Pass the turn. So now this gets interesting because we can guarantee getting a point of damage before the attack step next turn if we wait on the resolute reinforcements, because opponent's life will lose a life from combo. Whenever your opponent, yeah, lose life during your turn, so it's not even damage. I mean, they make a dragon. That's legit. Dragons still do stuff. But we also get a dragon and get to drain them for 1. Alright, so now the question is, if we need to sacrifice... Yeah, I think we just take our turn. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. I should have turned this into a 3-3 during their instep, actually. That could come back to bite me. Because that feels kind of important. Alright, I say we attack with this. With this. Nesting bot. These might all get blocked and trade. Let's go with these. See what happens. I'm just going to take 4. Going to block there and block there. Sweet. I will turn this. Oh, it only does that once a turn, though, right? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Nesting Bot's going to turn into a 1-1 anyway. So we drain the opponent. We get another zombie. Drain the opponent there. I guess having another one of those is fine. Alright, opponent's at 8. We get to drain them with all those triggers. And we get to make more zombies. Alright, I mean, we're at 22. I don't see how we lose this. Unless they have some crazy double strike, blah, blah, you know, whatever. But we can just play this, Zur off the top next turn, and then just sack all of our stuff, and the opponent dies. Because of the Ascendant. Yeah, Storm Chaser's talent doesn't really matter here. They go to 2. We also get a little otter. I mean, you can bounce the dragon, whatever. Congrats. You got it, fam. It still doesn't get us dead. You're kind of just, not to be dirty, but you're sort of just playing with yourself here. They're going to this down that card? Alright, sure. Again, doesn't matter, because as long as the Ascendant's out, we just run everything in. If stuff dies, they die. Yep. Alright. Yeah, this was surprisingly good. If anything, there is a lot of timing to the order you need to play things so you can maximize being at max speed. Maximize being at max speed. Ha. But the interesting is it actually does work out pretty well, and we have a lot of things that make extra tokens. So even playing against sweepers and stuff, I was like, okay, well, these two made 2 bodies. These two made 2. This card's making a token. right? If anything, I would like to have another Lord Skitter just so we can deal with more graveyard things. Because we didn't get to play against like the Raise the Past decks or whatever, but Lord Skitter is spectacular in those matchups. So if we can get that, that would be pretty good. But yeah, I would say if you don't own something, just substitute in a Lord Skitter because it's a pretty damn good card here. But otherwise, yeah, this was pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. We beat some control decks, some mono black. I think we beat 2 mono red decks, if I'm not, or maybe red heavy decks. The blue green deck, we didn't even let them get off the ground. So yeah, this was great. Y'all know the drill. If you want to play it, lists will be down below to take you over to Moxfield. And don't forget, if you want to buy this, maybe you want to play it in your store championships, hit up Tales of Adventure, TOAmagic.com, use code DRAGON, DRAGN, and save yourself 5%. And you can become a channel member and get a bunch of other cool stuff, so check that out. But even if you don't want to spend anything, watch another video on the channel and watch it all the way through, because that always helps us out. Watch one of our recent Jeopardy videos. Those were actually kind of fun. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.